Yeah, did you did you tell tell Denzel we can't talk about?
Bro.
You ain't tell him what we can't talk about?
I'm gonna say this one last time. We can't talk about the ring no more.
He said,
it's a dub.
Shaq got in trouble.
My hair don't look bad, right?
Nah, you good. You good. Girl, you better put on that pretty girl special. And stop playing. You better put on that pretty girl special. Okay.
So we starting with an erotica poem?
Oh, that's how you want to start it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, let me introduce the podcast.
We started already?
Yeah, let me introduce it. Then you gonna do that one live.
Baby, we live.
Y'all, what's going on? Y'all, welcome to another episode of Rose Above It. I'm T.Rose.
It's your boy Shaq So Loud, baby.
And it's Phylli. And I'm happy to be with you guys.
Phylli in the building. I ain't going for Phylli. It's been a minute.
It has been a while.
That pretty girl special.
Yo, if y'all didn't cop that pretty girl special.
The pretty girl special, you know, I've been a little busy.
Yeah, she got that new book out, yo. She got so much stuff on there. So poetry, it's inspiring poetry, inspiring stories about.
I created a new genre. That's what I did. It's called memoir by poetry. So it's like about my life, but it's in poetry form.
Okay, but you gonna give us one of these poems?
So yeah, you know, I was reading my whole erotica chapter with you guys, and the only reason why I was doing that was because either most of you guys have my book already, or you know, I just was feeling myself today.
Phylli was in trying to make it hot in here.
I'm practicing how to soul snatch. With my poetry.
Soul snatch.
Phylli trying to Tiana Trump, y'all.
That's all I gotta do. All I gotta do is like, yo, let me get in your ear.
I'm not gonna front when she reads the poem. It's just like
words.
All right, this one is called "You Got It." You got it on some J. Cole lights, please. Take it off like too natural. Never change colors, stay hazel. Purple love meet wet kisses. Red eyes listen to. Red words, navy blue, come hard. Baby blue, baby you. I fantasize about you. And we be on the phone talking about nothing. Late night conversations. Midnight dedications. Ask me 21 questions. Confession. I just want to be heavy in your arms. Super bad. Heavy metal bad. Michael Jackson bad. Hand in my hair gripping on my ass bad. Confession. I really need someone to put this weight on. The lights could stay on. I'ma keep my purple lipstick on because nothing's more beautiful than purple kisses everywhere. Confession. You got it.
That was hot. That was so spicy.
You in here? Why you in here trying to make the listeners
Making me horny. yeah.
That's different.
I just want people to feel good. Not necessarily horny, but if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I just want to make you feel good.
That's how you.
That's a soul snatch.
It's a soul. You used a lot of rap lyrics and just song names in there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. That's kind of, a lot of musicians that we know can't do that. So like the art of writing is like really like it's powerful to know how to do it.
It is okay, so since we're talking about the art of writing and how powerful it is, and you giving me like this little time to talk right now, I'm just gonna share with you this little book right here.
What's it called?
This is the infamous diary. This is Dear Paisley. This right here, this is a beat up journal. That's the diary
to your daughter.
To my short film, yeah.
Wow. So you're making a film out of all these writings that you just saw, or are you gonna make it into a book form?
Two things.
Okay.
All right.
Put us on. Put us on, girl.
Scoop. Y'all about to get the scoop. First of all, follow my Instagram page for the film. So it's Dear Paisley, the film.
Okay. Spell that real quick.
Okay.
Trick always calling people out, bro. You always calling people out.
Yeah. I'm trying to get somebody to spell something. Damn.
Because if they don't know how to spell Paisley, they're like P-E-Z-L.
Oh, that's right, Paisley.
You know
I'm feeling like Dear the film. Okay. So Dear Paisley, PAISLYN, the film.
Okay. The film, not DA, not the film.
The film.
We know how to spell here.
Yes. So, short film coming out. I'm not sure when, but we have Denzel that's gonna record it for us.
My son, damn dad.
Yeah.
Damn. Be making moves
He
too,
got more jobs than Kevin Hart.
I'm really happy that Denz is doing this though, because this is another project we got to work on together, and yeah, this is something that's really close to me. So I'm happy that I have people that know me and could really like carry my story out, you know, because they know how much it means to me, versus me working with people who don't know, like, you know, what's going on in my life. So anyways, this is the journal. I've been writing in this journal for 2 years. So this is 2 years worth of letters to my daughter. I wrote to her about everything, you know, issues with her dad, and not really issues. I just tell her exactly what happens. What happens with dad, what happens with my work, what happens with our living, what happens with our monies, what happens with our fridge, with our bills, you know, what's happening with her, all of her growth spurts and her milestones.
That girl getting big.
That's amazing.
That's gonna be so dope for her just to look at when she's older, to be like, yo, damn, my mom was going through all this, and while I'm little, like thinking like living stress free, thinking nothing's wrong, and my mom is going through all this and still taking care of me.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Phylli, for like all parents out there. You know, like, do you think that the father and mother's relationship should be kept private from the kid, from the baby?
Like as far as issues?
Yeah, like issues in the relationship, or like issues that you and the father was having. Do you feel like that should be kept private from the child?
I mean, I think it depends on a few things. I think it depends on how old the child is. One, I think it depends if the parents are together, because if they're together, they could have conversations together. If it needs to happen, you know, I definitely do believe in family meetings, no matter how big the family is. So I see things as like family meeting type stuff, but it's kind of hard when you're separated, because, you know, the child has two different perspectives of the parents, of the situation. The child doesn't see their parents on all of their moods. Like, my daughter sees me in all of my moods. My daughter only sees her dad on weekends. So she sees a dad that has prepared for her to come over. He's put things aside. He's made sure his whole days that he's going to be spending with her is all about her. I don't really have that luxury to be able to have a perfect planned, you know, week with my daughter, because when I have her, I'm also living real life, you know. I don't have breaks. I'm a mom 24/7.
You going through day-to-day struggle, everything.
So so it's different, because, you know, if I'm telling her about what's going on with dad, and dad, you know, is not really a good person to me, or whatever the case is, then she goes to hang out with him. She's not seeing that person. Exactly. You know, so it's like somebody's lying here. So she's not mature enough or able to handle those issues. So that's kind of the reason why I'm writing this book.
I love
is because I want her to know what was going on, but I know right now she's not ready. But I know one day she will be ready. I'm going to be publishing this journal. I'm not publishing everything in here, and I think I'm going to make that really
some things are really private.
Some things, not that it's really private, because I'd like for my life to be like an example for all people that have been a single parent, homeless, biracial, all these different identities I have. I'm such an open book. I want to talk about all of them, but I need to keep some things private, because this is what I'm giving her. Like, as she grows up, everyone's gonna have the book, you know, but when she gets of age, I want to be able to say, baby, this is yours. I've been holding on to this for 20 years to give this to you, and I need you to know there's some things in here that's just for you. You know, like, I didn't give up everything, and they may not be, you know, nothing crazy that the world can't know, but I just want there to be certain things in here that is just for her.
That's dope.
It's crazy as a parent how you have to like know when to explain certain things. So like when you publish this book, you feel like you're gonna give it to like in a middle school type age, or like
High
school, like, because I know there's some things that you went through that is adult content. You know what I'm saying? That
and I tell her about my relationships. I told her about my situationships. I tell her about everything because I want her to know, like, mommy's not perfect. And nobody's perfect, and we're constantly learning. I want her to know, like, she's gonna be thinking, like, because children think their parents are their heroes.
They God.
They are their first versions of, like, God. Yeah, for real. So I want her to know that. Even though you were seeing me in that light, I needed you to know how imperfect I am, and that I'm still learning, and you are always still learning, and how I went about things with relationships and how I grow. I'm honest with my daughter in this book. I let her watch me grow, like I really do. So yeah.
Is it when you said about like this family meetings? You said about family meetings, like you said that was like something dope, that is a cool idea that you think families should do more. It's just crazy in the Black and brown community, we never do that because not everybody's day to day. They're usually in and out. Like families not usually always home together because everybody's usually like in and out, minding their own life, doing their own thing. So it's hard to keep that balance, like what I'm saying, in family.
Yeah, and it is, but I think that like any moment you can, maybe if it's just one time, like a month or something, or maybe whenever it is, and I would say don't even schedule it. I would say when it needs to happen, then let it happen, especially in the brown and Black communities, because a check-in is better than no check-in.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's say it waits until somebody gets locked up for everybody to come together. Well, then so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. You guys finally got together, talking about how you guys are going to move with this person not being around and visitation, whatever it is you're talking about. That's when that's an opportunity to check in. Let's say you guys take on a road trip and you guys are all in the car. Opportunity to check in.
Oh damn, this nigga
family. Nah, he didn't scan. He made sure. Yeah, the family. The family.
Don't mind the show. We eyeing the situation right now.
Yeah, we making sure that Philly don't get a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh no, we good. I think he's just making sure that.
What?
This man Den standing out there.
Den's making sure. Den's on the job. My man was on the camera.
I was gonna say something about Den.
Said, listen, we're not doing
this. Too.
Yeah, you can check it, partner. I did the Park Mobile app. My time. Going down right now.
Let me check these cars real quick. They all lined up out here.
Just like out here, like.
Yo, y'all don't know one thing about Yonkers, yo. They money
out
hungry.
Here.
Money hungry. So you park, and your meter expires for 30 seconds, yo.
Yeah,
it's over.
I can't smoke shit out here.
Yeah, you can't buy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can, but.
Oh, all right. So let me tell you about the film real quick. And then we could talk about whatever. I know I probably just took up like a whole 15 minutes of the video, but you know what? I missed y'all. I know you guys missed me too.
Oh, we definitely missed you, Philly.
And this is just the update. The film. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit. I don't have the synopsis perfected yet. And June, shout out to June Amore. He was on the show.
Shout out to June, my guy.
Amore,
season
2.
He's helping you with this film?
He wrote my script. He wrote the script.
Is dope,
June Amore is popping, yo.
He's really gifted.
Wrote the script. He really is. And that's who I'm working with. So he wrote the script, and I had to ask him to add one more piece because I think this one more piece.
Got a ticket, bro.
Time out.
God damn. Yo,
I got the.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna hold you, Trip.
All right.
Trip is some hot shit right now. He hot. He like, yo.
He could fight it though.
Yo.
He could fight it. Ooh.
Is it good? Yo.
All right, so I'll tell you about the film because there's really no questions you can ask me about the film, right? So the film, actually, I really want Trip to hear it.
You want Trip to hear it?
We can pause.
Yeah.
How you pause it?
I really don't want to pause it.
You tell him which one's right there. You know?
Yo, Dennis, you greedy as hell.
Bro,
You can't get meal bag of chips, but you
eating,
eating Fritos and shit.
bro, I've been eating junk food for the last 2 days.
Just been eating granola bars, bag of chips.
I don't understand.
Yo, Can I get a
So
bag
what?
of chips?
He didn't give me the ticket because of my meter?
Can I get a bag of chips? Damn.
Because I didn't pay.
Good looking, bro.
Exactly what I did.
Doritos.
So what'd he say?
These motherfuckers.
Nah, I got it. He said, yo, just screenshot your app and take it to.
Yo,
take it
Trip
to the
hot
court.
right now.
Take it to not the
Yeah,
court, take it to
but-
the drink. And he said, don't erase it. But I'm like, why would you do that without even checking it?
Trip hot right now.
That's what I was trying to tell him. That's why I walked in here.
Yeah, yo, fucking young, cause I have it right here. I was like, bro, my meter is on it right now. Like, what you doing? Like, my shit is going down right now.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care.
That's whack.
He just walked away. He was like, I don't care.
He's like, maybe put the wrong license plate. This is definitely my license plate. Nah, fuck that. This nigga's
Word.
crazy.
Yeah, he going.
So, I was gonna do it, but I wanted you to hear it, right?
All right, cool, go ahead.
Okay, so the film starts off where this teenage girl is Paisley, and she's in her mother's house, and there's some closet that she just never went into, and she's like, yo, mom, I'm trying to get in here, what's in here? And Phylli is like, don't go in there, nothing's in there. She's like, mom, but I really want to get in the room, right? So she goes in the room, and basically in this room of all other storage stuff, she finds my journals. And then I tell her, leave my shit where it is, don't mess with my stuff. And she sneaks this journal out, and she gets a hold of it, and as she's reading it at night in her room without Mama Phylli knowing, the story plays out.
So let me guess. So the film is basically gonna play like scenes of, like, basically everything that she reads is gonna be like a quick like scene of what's going on. Basically, that's dope.
Yo, yeah, I know about Philly.
Philly not saying something. Philly not saying something, but I'm trying to digest what she's saying right now.
So, yeah. So so this is being published, and the film is coming out, and the film is gonna end at like my book release party.
Where is she gonna be a baby
Yeah.
in that scene?
Yeah.
I ain't go front. That's pretty creative. That's dope. It's pretty creative.
It's dope.
Shaq, what's been going on with you? I got some art on my chest. That fucking parking dude, yo, got a damn ticket for nothing, man. I'm dumb hot right now. Like, I'm
Trip
tight.
hot.
Yeah.
Trip is
like, thank you, Philly, but
Trip
No, my bad. I
it's cool.
I didn't mean to switch, but
I feel like we
that shit got me
all-
tight. That shit got me tight. Cause
I don't understand how that happens. Like, that's a waste of your time. I would, yo.
Trip hot right now.
Yonkers, you giving me my money back. That's for sure.
And
Are you
some.
taking? Yeah, you giving.
Why would you do that?
That's the hard. That's the
I'm
hard.
tight right now,
Shut
yo.
this chest right now.
Shut
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Let's shut up. Any of y'all watch Game of Thrones?
I don't watch no damn Game of Thrones.
I watched episode 1 of season 1.
I got something interesting for y'all to read, right? I'm gonna read this comment. You said you only watched one episode. I watched like 4, but within the last
I'm
2 weeks.
interested. I want to
watched
continue
no
watching.
episodes.
Sometimes I just can't find the time.
So somebody posted this on Instagram, right? But first of all, I want to laugh at all the Game of Thrones watchers because for the last couple weeks, that's like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, all I've been seeing people talk about is Game of Thrones. Oh, amazing, great. It finished yesterday on Sunday. It sucked. I heard the season finale was terrible and people was tight. Like yo, I can't believe they ended like this. Game of Thrones starting to get whack. I'm like, y'all was just bigging it up 2-3 weeks ago, right? So somebody just posted this.
Game of Thrones parties and all that.
Yeah.
I've never been to one of those.
They got Game of Thrones themed Sephora makeup. That's different. But what's different? I don't know why they doing that.
Well,
Like,
I was never interested in like the medieval time stuff. Like, I'm more of a realist. Like, I'm a power guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a big rich town. You feel me? I'm just coming from the poorest part. You get me? That's 50 Cent show if y'all didn't know.
No.
All right? So
that's my shit.
So somebody wrote this, right? I have a very huge respect for those who didn't watch Game of Thrones at all. Not even a single episode. Even with all the noise made online and offline. These set of people cannot be affected by social pressure, peer pressure, or any kind of pressure in this world. Do y'all agree with that?
Yo, that's so me, bruh.
Uh-oh.
That's so me.
Y'all agree with that?
I mean,
I don't no clout chasing out here, B. cloud chase, bro. Like, I don't understand why people be doing, like, posting shit. Like, I know people that just watch Game of Thrones because someone was like, oh, that shit is fire. Like, I'm like, bro, like, you gotta think for yourself, bro.
So I'm not gonna lie. So because of the work that I do, that is something that always goes through my head. It's like, why do I need to watch this? Do I need to watch this to be able to have conversations with my young people that I work with? Like, usually that's one of my thoughts is when I have to do something that I wouldn't regularly do, especially when it comes to information or watching a show or a film or a movie. It's like, okay, I need to be able to know I'm doing this for a reason, because if it was really up to me, I had better things to do.
Okay. So y'all agree with that post?
I
definitely agree. No cloud chasing.
I disagree.
I kind of do.
I was going to disagree.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Because that's a reach. That's a stretch. That it's a show. It's not that serious. It's a show that it's just a popular show that people like.
But people binged. Like, I feel like if we were to ask, like, yo, how many people binged on Game of Thrones? Like, mad people would say we binged to try and catch up with everybody else.
I'm really about to put that on the gram now.
But there are people.
That's a good question.
There's people that binge watch Law and Order. There's people that sit at home and watch Law and Order all day.
But Law and Order is like
but there's no deadline. Exactly. Nobody's like, yo, did you catch this now? All right, I'll wait till you get here, to this episode. Like, no.
Well, because that's a show that's not really like, it is not in sequential order. But there's shows like Power that everybody watches, and people love Power. There's different shows.
But did they binge watch it in the last month? Probably not.
No, when
more than Game of Thrones.
When the season is out, absolutely. When it's Power time, Sunday nights at 9:00, people only real niggas know what time it is.
You're ready.
You know what time it is? Sunday nights at 9, and people always. I know a lot of people that's like, yo, I gotta catch up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, but there's no rush. But with Game of Thrones, I feel like it was a rush. I remember even listening to the radio. I don't know what station I was listening to, and they were like, yeah, well, I'm only on this episode of this season. I'm just trying to catch up. And it's kind of just like, well, okay, but there's really no race.
I mean, I think like...
What are we racing for?
I think people...
Right now. You could watch Game of Thrones anytime. You could watch it next year. Why now?
But the reason why people race to watch it is because social media will ruin the show for you. Especially a show like Game of Thrones. Like, I started watching like 1 or 2 episodes, and every Sunday night I would see a post about Game of Thrones, like what happened. Like, people ruin it. So it's like, yo, instead of being ruined for me on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, whatever, or Twitter, let me just hurry up and try to catch up so I'm just as surprised as everybody else.
You know what really confused me? And this is how you know I don't watch Game of Thrones. When they was talking about winter's coming, I thought they was actually talking about winter. Bro, I think it was a season. Wasn't it a season out like in the fall or something? Like there was a season out like last year in the fall, and then it was like the winter's coming.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they did really mean winter, but I don't know. I don't watch games.
And they see it, and you got that guy that's wild pale, look like ice and just chilling. And
Mr. Freeze.
I don't know.
I thought that was like a superhero or something. I thought that was coming from some Marvel that I didn't know like what was going on. I'm like,
damn, that's wild.
What Marvel shows Phylli watching?
I do not know.
You watched the Avengers, Phylli?
Endgame? I have not seen Endgame yet.
Did you watch?
What shows do you look forward to watching? What's your joint?
Y'all about to make me show my ass.
What's your joint? Here you go.
I'm about to look like a whole hermit.
Don't tell me love and hip hop.
Hermit.
I'm about to look like a hermit because I don't watch nothing, guys. I read. I do audibles. This is the truth. I don't got cable. I don't got a Fire Stick. I got a whole TV that is just there in my house. So I'm a mom 24/7, and when I'm not being a mom, I'm reading. I like short films. So there's this website called Short of the Week. So sometimes
pause.
No, that went over my head.
Short of the week.
She said it went over my head.
Of the week. So that means that there was other ones during the. Okay, we'll keep it moving. So short of the week.
Short of the week.
That means that it was the long of the week?
Short of the week? Is that your short of the week?
I get what you're saying, but in order for short of the week to make sense, that means there had to have been a long of the week.
Yeah, this copy is
Short of the week, like, no. You don't pause on that unless you're doing like long of the week, and then there was like short of the week. Then there's a couple of them. Okay. Short of the week, it's just a site
like
that has
short
short films. I like short films, and that's what I watch.
Why you like short films better than regular movies?
Because it has so much freedom in it, and it's so out there, and there's so much different things you can do. There are some short films that are 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some of them are in different languages with the subtitles. Some of them are just visuals, maybe not even words. Some of them is like poetry, and you see a whole show. Some of them take place in the same space.
I can't stand that. I'm gonna be honest with you. People might get mad at me. I didn't like Tyler Perry movies in the beginning because the settings were the same, and I was like, son,
I like the Tyler Perry movie.
Like what's that movie? Fences. As a play, dope. Denzel Washington killed the role, and so did Viola Davis. But as a movie, I was like,
they won an Oscar.
This shit. Yeah, but I'm like, it's in the same room. Like it's mad.
I like that stuff.
Boring. Like if I'm going to watch a movie, you better bring me around. Like bring me everywhere. Let me see all these different places. But I think to see the same backyard the whole time. Like goddamn. Like.
But that's what short films are about, though. They capture this one moment in depth. Because when you think about movies and shows, they're trying to do so much in a short period, like of 2 hours or whatever, or like. Whatever, right? 45 minutes. They're trying to do like so much and cover so much. So they're all over the place, which is dope. But then a short film just kind of like narrows in to one situation and stretches it out.
That's dope.
I just feel like porn shouldn't have more settings than
what?
A film.
Wait, what?
That was different.
Like good pornos have.
We talking about porn. That's not one person, 2 cents.
The whole plot.
Like like
you like porno with a plot? Who likes porno with a plot?
I do. Let me know.
Wait, you watch the whole thing?
No, I skim through it. I don't sit there.
They went to the house.
I don't sit there and just watch it like a movie. But I mean, I fast forward. I want to know what got us to this point. Don't just start off and he's eating it. Like, I'm like, yo, how did we get there?
Why?
Some points just be starting off the niggas eating the ass. What?
But that's the point.
Yo,
I don't know.
Point of
view. The point of view porno
how we
video.
go from talking about short films to talking about porn?
Because
straight fucking.
Porn is the industry. It's a film industry.
Yo, Tristan's like, I just want to see the storyline. And each scene is going. Each scene when they're arguing, boom, there we go.
No, I can't.
Nah.
Like this.
I don't even think they're good. Like, all right, if there was like a porn that kind of like it was more realistic, I'd be with it. I'd probably watch.
You never watch Bang Bus?
Yo, I think Trip invests in a lot of time.
Like Bang Bus.
No, I haven't.
I'm just saying that's a good porn. It's in its settings.
Do they pause and maybe talk and then go back at it around 2?
No, it's kind of like they try to talk. I'm sorry, Blue Door, for this. By the way, we're talking about Bang Bus and the Blue Door, but
I don't even know what it is.
It's pretty much like they pick up a girl and they try to talk her into. Don't worry, we gotta make sure you're out here, baby. They pick up a girl, they try to make her get in the van, and they act like, yo, this is an interview for a job, and they talk to her, and then it's like pretty much just trying to finagle her to have sex. But it's like a plot. It gets me there. Will she do it? Oh, what's gonna make her do it?
That sounds like kidnapping.
I'm not into porn.
No, sometimes they need a ride.
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about. I'm not even into porn, bro.
They don't force them. It just shows,
I'm not even into that shit.
Not into it.
I'm not even into porn.
There's no sign of struggle.
You're not into porn?
Exactly.
There was a time I had to watch porn. I forgot we were recording.
Yeah, no, talk about it. Talk about it. The time you had to watch it every day to go to bed?
Yes.
Hi, Jada Pinkett.
Yes. I needed a nut to go to sleep.
Sometimes 2 or 3.
Yo, what's going on with Denz, bro? Yo, Denz, what's good with you, bro? We talking about porn and you gonna put the 2 cents in?
You're 16.
I just need one, and then I'm going to sleep.
Denz said, "I'll last, baby."
When Denz was growing up, he turned to 59. Just was like, what is this?
Yo, I don't got time to watch the whole fake show. Like, you guys know what you're here for. You know what's gonna happen. Why am I even gonna watch the whole video?
Back in the day, before the internet had porn, like, and it was that accessible. I remember when I used to have to sneak my pop's tapes, right? and DVDs.
Pops, I hope you listening.
He's out here. I used to sneak it.
You said he's not?
Yeah, he said he's out here. I used to sneak it, bro. And I used to go downstairs in my basement and then just close the door because that shit's soundproof. Yo, I used to put that shit on blast. Like, yo, surround sound.
Yo, Triff is different.
I'm just saying that's how it was back in.
But I'm not gonna front. Like, in order for it to really work, for the magic to happen, for shit to like slap, I need it loud in my ears. So I'll put my headphones in.
That's not real.
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
Like I can't have it like this and me watch it. I gotta hear it.
Phylli put on the earbuds. She didn't use no wires in the way.
Bro, I am crying.
She got the pods. She's like, yo, pods.
I'm trying to hear the witness.
No, I'm trying to hear all of it. I want to feel like I'm there.
But let's change the subject before we lose.
I'm not gonna front though. I'm gonna say this though.
So I've
been watching The Office like crazy lately. And it's so addicting and it's so like
I watch that every night.
It's so crazy because I go into work and I literally act like it's The Office. Like I started being like Jim and I be acting like there's a camera everywhere.
Think you're Dwight? You think somebody's Dwight in The Office?
Yeah, like, or I'm just Jim. I'm just looking like when someone say a comment, I just be like, and I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just like,
Shaq wants to be on somebody's Snapchat and go viral. That's what you want.
I take it. No clout chasing.
Yo, since it is that type of year, let's switch this over to something more positive. Nah, y'all nasty.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all nasty.
You the one who brought up porn first.
No, but we talking about films, and you started off the podcast with some sensual porn.
What? Sensual porn?
Shaq over here groaning like a.
It's called erotica poetry.
Erotica poetry. Strippers do erotic dancing. Same thing.
Yo, I'm not gonna front. I know we wanted to change the subject, but I'm not gonna front. Like, doing erotica poetry made me really feel like it's almost like a stripper, but with words.
Wow.
Because I had a feature, and my feature was 20 minutes long, and I knew in order to get people to really feel my segment, I had to dress a sort of way. So I had my whole chest out. I had on a cat suit that had the whole chest out. You know, I had the heels on. I did all of that, and I'm on stage, and I'm saying some stuff, and I'm moving, and I'm really putting on a show.
You got guys throwing dollars at you.
Yo, they bought 2 books.
Using words.
Yes, well, not that. Well, yeah. They bought 2 books, and it's crazy because I told my mom. My mom was like, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm about to go sell these books, Mama."
She was reading. It was like, "You got Cash App." You got Cash App.
I'm trying to sell these books.
Yo, no, we're changing subject because we're not gonna be back in here next week. I already know it's gonna happen. So it's that time of the year though. But y'all remember what y'all wore? It's about to be like prom season. You remember what you wore at prom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
What you wear? Do you remember what you wore? Do you remember who your date was?
Well, that's what you guys
I got
want
played
to
at
talk
my
about.
prom.
That's what you guys want to talk about.
Nah, no funny though. I got played at prom. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
I got played too. Let's talk about it.
The girl I like, you feel me? Like, you know, I was like, I liked her. You feel me? And I asked her to prom. She curved me. But yeah, I was trying to whine on the girl. A girl was trying to whine on me.
He's like, nah, let me not lie.
I was trying to whine on the girl. You Safari? You throwing it back, bro? Oh, shit. All right.
Point of the story is, you know, I basically got curved at prom, and I still caught the wine from the girl I liked, but I wasn't doing it right. And I still can't dance to this day. I can't go to the clubs. If a girl whine on me, I'm just gonna stand there like a plank. With my girl, even at the wedding, Denz was at the wedding. I was not dancing to beat. I wasn't dancing to nothing. Nice for what? I was so off beat. I merely rocked to Nice for What. That's different. So, bruh, let me tell you, I don't. If a girl come to whine on me, just know I'm standing there. Like, you know the guy on the meme, or whatever the case might be, when he was just standing there sweating, and the girl was just whining on, that's me. Like,
so is it shallow if I said that I really don't want my next man to, he needs to be like a soca man.
Oh.
Like, he needs to be able
Dagger?
He gotta be able to wind his waist. Is that shallow?
Yeah, it's kind of shallow.
I mean,
I like to dance. I want my man to dance with me because you're gonna be tight when I'm dancing with other people.
Hold on. Time out.
You're just throwing away a lot of good potential men by saying that. There's a lot of good potential men that can't dance, and you're just like, nah, you can't wind your hips.
You can't trust a man that winds.
Don't say that.
Why you say that? What made you say that? I'm just kidding. Why you can't trust a man that
Because if he
winds?
could whine, he could.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
I feel like
if he can whine, he can.
I'm not gonna be Steve Harvey. I'm not gonna be Steve Harvey.
I can't.
I'm not gonna be Steve Harvey unlock the secrets. You know what I'm saying?
No. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know this. Why you can't trust a man that can whine?
All right, this is my personal opinion. I feel like y'all niggas is corny. Y'all niggas want to post each other on videos and shit, doing wrestling moves on girls and just want to whine and shit. Like, I don't understand that. Yo, Philly, would you let a guy like jump from a ladder? Like, if he climb on a ladder and jump on you?
But who's talking about dance? Who's talking about that crazy dance
I'm
Jamaican
just saying,
shit?
a
I'm
guy
not
can-
talking about that. I'm talking about Barbados.
Tell my rude boys out there, let me tell you something now. Big up yourself.
I just need you to move behind me and just like, we doing a little something. I just need you to hold a wine. I just need you to move. I don't need you to be climbing and jumping on me and none of that.
What if his hips is song, though? What if his hips is too loose?
No.
What if he's like whining too? You know when you. I can't do it. I can't. Like, what if his hips is too loose? Like, you're dancing and you're like.
Are you doing TikTok for him?
Like, you know what's crazy? They be doing these crazy moves. Like, I'll just be like, yo, y'all just doing anything right now. Like, they be hitting their hips and they be.
That's dance hall. I'm talking about soca. Soca is just down the road. We just dancing down the road, and I'm walking, and you're walking, and we dancing, and we just dancing down the road.
Nah, it's gonna turn into something else. It's gonna be like, yo, he gonna start getting creative with it, and then he's just gonna be like, yo, listen. Yo, babe, listen, I'm gonna do something crazy, but just go with it. Just go with it.
Shaq.
You gotta climb on top of a ladder, and you just gonna lay there like because you like him so much. Like he gonna climb on a ladder, and then he just gonna be like wham.
Well, I feel like Shaq got McLovin dance moves, right?
I don't understand. Like I don't understand. Maybe Philly can explain that.
But when you was up, why was you at your prom with somebody who couldn't dance?
Are you throwing the sub?
I'm out. I don't know. I swear I
You
didn't
don't know who I went to prom with?
Not your prom. You graduated 09?
No.
Exactly.
But hold on, let me ask you a question though.
I didn't know. See.
Who you think I went to prom with? He's throwing.
I swear I'm not. So look, I swear I'm not.
I need these baggage.
I know. Look. I know you went to prom with my boy. To my prom, but I didn't know he went to. So my prom, it was really. I had a good prom. I ain't go front.
Who you went to prom with, Trev?
My ex.
Why you have to say it like that?
No, I'm just because
You could have just said, my ex.
Nah, because
Damn.
well, because
I want to know, Trev. How was that prom experience? Let me tell me.
So I'm gonna tell you. So I wasn't supposed to go to prom with him at first. I was supposed to go with my friend Susanna. So that's who I originally said I was gonna go to prom with, just because I was like, I don't want no responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? When I go to after party, I want to party. I don't want nobody
on you.
Yeah. So and I fell through. Because my parents was like, yo, that's messed up. Like we raised you better than that. And I'm like, they ain't doing nothing. I'm just going to prom. You know what I'm saying? But end up taking her, which we had a good time. We had fun. We had a blast.
Okay.
Trev, you look like that type of guy that make us look like shit at prom.
That's not. No.
We don't dance. We you just dancing like you just going crazy, and we just there on the sidelines like.
Nah. So. First of all, if you could see the picture of it, I had the all white suit, and if you look back at the all white suit, it's not a good look.
Did you have the Stacey Adams?
I had the white Stacey Adams with it.
Yo, I feel like Stacey Adams.
And then I had the white Soldier Boy shades, which was not. So if you look at the picture now, I think I look like Soldier Boy. And if you think Soldier Boy is handsome, Sheesh. Now, so I think I look like Soulja Boy. But the prom, that was the first time I actually got drunk, like, outside with just my friends, I think.
I didn't get drunk.
I had Grey Goose. And by the time we got to the after party, I couldn't.
After party? It was in the club, right?
It was in the club. I wasn't standing up straight. My date was holding me up. Like, too much. Like, I didn't know my limit. That's the first time I was like,
so your prom, I didn't really have a good time.
Why?
Because my date, I don't know if like, I don't remember if we were together at the time, or I don't know what it was, right? I don't know what we were doing, but I know that I went with him. And he kind of just ditched me. Like, so we went on the bus together, we was chilling together. When we walked into prom, he kind of walked in next to me and then dipped off, and he was like, yo, we sitting right there.
Yeah, my son was prom king, I was prom prince. So we call it a successful night, you feel me?
Oh, okay. That's what you want to interrupt my story.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I'm saying that, like, it wasn't a great experience, and you say that. But it was sad, though, because that's one of the loves of my lives. And that was really whack. And then so I'm like, oh, word? You just going to ditch me? Thank God, like, I knew people at the school, so I was able to vibe with other people. But I was just kind of like, I just felt lonely. I felt lonely. But he had his friends there. He was king. All his whatever. I guess it was his night. But then it's like, yo.
That's what I'm saying. If you go to somebody else's prom, right? It's like if I bring somebody else to my prom, is it my job that night to make them feel good? Like, it's my night.
No, but you don't flat leave nobody.
You're selfish.
You don't just like if you really wanted to be by yourself, then why did you bring me?
Cause you look good with me.
Hold on, so
okay, so let's check this out. This is what happened.
Wow.
So my prom, right, the next year, I'm like, yo, you gonna come with me? And he said, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. And I brought him for sole purpose to take pictures with me because I know he looks good. And he looks good next to me. So we took some really nice pictures, and I wouldn't say like I did what he did to me. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I know like
what happened
in my head, I knew I wanted him to be in my prom.
Women are spiteful. You definitely did what she did.
I don't think I did.
What did you do, Philly? I want to hear this.
She probably left him like, oh, he did when I went to his prom, he went with his friends. I'm gonna go with my friends. That's how girls think.
I don't remember what happened. All I knew is that
women.
By my graduation year, we were not together. But I was like, yo, you gonna come with me? He's like, yeah. So we went and we took really nice pictures. And that's what made me happy, because we looked really good in our pictures.
The pictures?
The pictures.
Just forget about the whole night, just the pictures.
I don't remember what happened tonight. I know that.
We know what happened that night.
I know that when we got back to like the square, my mama picked us up, and I don't think he asked me what I was doing, like, afterwards. I think I just told him, like, yo, me and my girls, we going to Coney Island. We going to the beach.
What?
And then I think he was just kind of like, oh, all right.
He was trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
No?
Maybe. But I'm going to Coney Island. I'm going to the beach.
Well, big shout out to all the... Oh, bye. Go ahead, Shaq. What you going to say?
Yo, that's just... I don't know, bro. Why... No, go ahead, Trippin.
I was just say, just a big shout out to all the high school kids that got prom and all the college graduates that just graduated. My son PJ, gotta give my son PJ a shout out. Shout out to all the graduates for real, yo. It's a huge,
congratulations,
huge accomplishment.
Yo, shout out to Jita for graduating. This girl right here, like, she's been to so many different schools, transferred so many times, took some leave, and she's finally graduating, and I'm really proud of you.
Shout outs to her. I also want to just let everybody know, yo, graduating is an amazing thing, amazing accomplishment. And for those of y'all who's in college right now, didn't graduate yet, don't give up, push through. Definitely push through and whatever your degrees in, man, make sure you invest in interning and networking, because that's something that schools don't really tell you. They tell you do need to do an internship, but intern as many places as possible. Network with as many people as possible. Keep in contact with as many people as possible, because that is what separates you from graduating with just a paper and with you graduating and having a job. And
volunteer. Like, find a place that you can volunteer at that you really have a interest in, because there's certain things that you'll be able to learn by volunteering that people got to go to school for. Like, I've been talking about myself this whole, like, 30, 40 minutes. But this gallery right here, like I started volunteering at 16 and I was able to work every position here and didn't go to art school. I didn't go to school to learn how to run a gallery. But 10 years later, I can run a whole gallery because of the volunteering I've done here, you know, so it's priceless. Like and this experience, I have 10 years gallery experience, you know, like you volunteered, that goes on your resume. You know, everything you did at that job goes on that resume.
People don't realize how much of a safe and fun space this is. Just because, like, you see, the conversation we just had here is conversations that we had when we was younger here with, like, 17, 18.
Hold on, so y'all was talking about porn?
Nah, but just like, even with poetry, art, like, people use nude models to draw people. Sex is an art, man. So...
sex is an art.
It is. It's an art, and you can learn from it, and it's something that people need to talk about, man. Because everybody acts so shy when it comes to sex. It's okay to talk about.
Is soca an art?
Is soca what?
Is it an art?
Soca is art. Soca is 100% art.
No, it's not.
It is art because you can't even bust a wine. So you should be the last person talking.
Hey, that shit ain't no art.
Soca is more artistic than twerking.
Soca?
Nah.
You might as well twerk.
Nah.
What?
That's big facts.
No.
That's big
I
facts.
feel like
Dens, what you think?
a lot of people can do like this. But to go like this and maybe go like, you know, like certain whining is practice. Twerking is just kind of like an up and a down thing. Whining, if you could isolate your whine, you could TikTok. Can you squat and whine? Come on, you could squat and twerk.
You might as well twerk.
Squat and twerk.
You just basically moving. Like basically side to side, all rotations, like a clock rotation.
Whining is intimate because when you,
bro, I ain't trying to hear all that.
When you lock in with your partner, that's why there's a whole fucking carnival of different.
So get a hotel, bro.
Seen that white girl
So get a hotel.
Instagram?
Nah.
So get a hotel.
This girl that was on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff. The pregnant white
the pregnant white girl that was pregnant and dancing and whining.
She was twerking or whining.
And she was twerking and whining.
It was like both, but she was like whining with her too.
Right.
So it made it a little more.
Right.
Bro,
More
you might as well get a hotel.
Like, you can twerk, but if you could whine, a really good whine.
You can't. That's not art.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whatever. Oh my God.
I bet. Drinking hookah after this? Drinking hookah? Across the street? It's lit. Yo, Philly, for old time's sakes, you want to say what's going on in the gallery?
We getting drinks. We trying to get bopped here.
What's happening in the gallery? So, children workshops every Saturday, 10 to 12. And we have a schedule up. You can check our website for the whole schedule. Register your children. And the workshops are free. Every last Friday of the month at about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we have the open mics. Every 5 weeks, we do a call for artists for different work on the walls. Right now, we have the Mount St. Vincent show. It's students and professors from Mount St. Vincent. It's an amazing show. Come down and check it out. These students and professors worked really hard. It's like their end of the year work. And the next show that's coming up is the Color of Pride. It's our LGBT tribute. And that'll be up for about 5 weeks. And after that, we have more shows coming up. So if you're an artist, submit your work online. We also have a few other events coming up, but check the website and get familiar with it. We do a lot of good things here. And we also have Gallery Hop every first Thursday of the month.
Gallery Hop?
I just want to ask Philly this question. So, is twerking an art?
I think dance is an art. Dance is art. So...
You don't think twerking is art?
Where do you come from, Shaq? Ballet, African. There is theaters for dance. Art and theater.
And like movement.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Africans that they coming for Shaq SHVQ is underscore loud. Is that?
Bro, so
It's just because you can't do it. Listen, this is a PSA. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do something. They only telling you that because they can't do it.
Me, ain't we ended like that. Podcast. Episode 2, season 3, we out. Boy.